Hello, America. I am Eric Erickson. It is Friday, October 17th, and these are the four things you need to know before you get home to start your weekend. Up first, the United States is holding survivors of the latest boat blown up in the Caribbean. This is now another attack authorized by the Secretary of Defense to stop drug traffickers in the Caribbean. There are growing concerns in Congress among both Democrats and Republicans that they're not sure these actually are narco traffickers, in large part because of the boats. The boats, none of them have actually been capable of going the distance that the Department of Defense claimed they could. Earlier today, one of the leaders for Central Command in charge of that area of the world has resigned from the Pentagon, keeping his mouth shut on his resignation, but the rumors are it's to protest what he believes are targeting of people who aren't narco-terrorists. We'll see how this shapes up, but this could be, well, a problem more for Pete Hegseth than the president, because you know and I know if things go south on this, Hegseth will be the fall guy on this. All of this comes as the president is upping his pressure on Venezuela and Nicolas Maduro. The president met with Vladimir Zelensky at the White House earlier today. Zelensky, actually, as I'm recording this, is about to leave the White House. In the process, the president appears to be walking back his statements about sending Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine. This comes as the president prepares to negotiate with Vladimir Putin in Budapest, Hungary. The president had said he's considering sending Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine to give them long-range capabilities to take out the Russian drone factories and power supplies. He seemed pretty insistent he was going to do it and possibly transfer them through NATO. Now the president suggests, as Vladimir Putin comes calling, he won't. We now know that the call between Vladimir Putin and the president came from Vladimir Putin to Donald Trump, not the other way around, which suggests Putin was trying to offer something to stall the transfer of the Tomahawk missiles, and it appears for now the president's going to consider it, at least publicly signaling to the Russians he may not do it in exchange for Vladimir Putin meeting. Given Vladimir Putin's habits, however, you could probably expect Donald Trump to realize Putin is not serious when he says he wants peace. Relatedly, the French have foiled an attempted attack on Vladimir Osechkin. He's a Russian human rights activist. Russian agents appear to have attempted to assassinate Osechkin on French soil. They were foiled. They're in custody. They're not talking. This is an international incident with the Russians attempting an assassination on French soil. That actually is a very big deal. Lastly, the Office of Management and Budget's Director Russ Vought is shutting down Army Corps of Engineer projects around the country, saying they are overtaxed and overwhelmed right now with the government shutdown, and the funding needs to be paused. It just so happens the projects are in Baltimore, Boston, New York, and San Francisco, all of which are progressive centers with progressive members of Congress who have backed the shutdown. This appears to be yet again targeted shutdowns designed to build pressure on Democrats by canceling projects in their backyards, not nationwide. The Democrats have done this to Republicans in the past. This is the very first time that a government shutdown has been orchestrated by Democrats, and now they're learning what it was like by the Republicans. Russ Vought, after all, learning it by watching how the Democrats operated during a shutdown. Most Americans, however, they don't even feel like there's a shutdown, and the polling trends are beginning to shift. Originally, voters blamed Republicans because Republicans have shut down the government every time it's been shut down. But as more and more people realize it's the Democrats, the polling is decidedly shifting. It went from about a 10-point blame the Republicans to tied. That's not a good trajectory for Democrats as this goes on. After the No Kings protest this weekend, we'll see if Democrats stick around this government shutdown and prolong it to Thanksgiving, as some now seem likely. They're digging in their heels, and there just appears to be no opening. The Republicans signaling again late today from John Thune, they will consider nothing until the Democrats vote to reopen Congress without conditions. That isn't happening yet, but it will. I'm Eric Erickson. These are the four things you need to know this afternoon before you head to your weekend. I hope you have a great weekend. Remember, going to church on Sunday is a Saturday decision.